One of the questions that I constantly get asked with my coaching clients is, Mel, do I have to be in a good mindset? Do I have to be high vibe, high energy for me to receive my manifestation? And the answer is no. I think this is where law of attraction and law of assumption kind of clash maybe a little, because even from my own experience, I've manifested so many things that when I've not been in a great mindset, I've been quite low energy, I've been quite down. And even yourself, everything that you have achieved up until now in your life, it all started as a thought in your head. It was a manifestation. So whether that's, like eating a pizza, having a coffee, or, going to the supermarket or getting a new job, something as small as having a coffee, it starts as a thought in your head. You think of the coffee, where should I get it from? Should I go out? Should I make it at home? What's it going to taste like? You get that sort of feeling. You can kind of taste it before you actually have the coffee. And I've got my Greg's pumpkin spice latte today. We usually relate manifestation to bigger goals, like, having a career, having a job, a new car. But the thing is, we've been manifesting our whole life, and you perhaps have had a career or a car or whatever, but you've realized that you didn't realize at the time you manifested it. And the thing is, like, with law of attraction, you're told to get into a good energy, get into a good vibe. All those things are really good. It's obviously a positive thing. I'm not saying don't be happy, but what my point is, you don't have to get into alignment with your desire, because you can attract your desire. It's more about who you're being. Are you being the person that has your desire? And what I mean by that is, okay, so you might not have your car physically right now, but can you imagine yourself driving that car? Are you being that person who puts diesel instead of petrol? And be careful, when you do change cars, because you don't want to mix up the fuels. But you know what I mean? Like, you don't really need to have all this like high vibe energy and align your energy to your desires, because end of the day, you will receive your manifestation regardless. And I think this is where people kind of get into so many like they make it difficult for themselves to manifest, because they're wondering, did I do this correct? Is this the right way? But the thing is, there's no right or wrong way. It's just whatever you decide. If you decide you're doing it correctly, and I'm getting my manifestation, this is who I am, you will get it eventually. So if you do want a bit more support and help, or even just comment below with your views and what you think about what I'm saying, if you've experienced anything like that, would be lovely to hear. Have a nice day.